Frankie made it.
Of course.
I'm gonna hit record just because we want to record this. How you doing, Frankie?
I'm doing good.
All right, Frankie. For anybody who doesn't know me, who's on this, what could you tell them about me? You'll be my testimonial. Sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
Yeah. David is a remarkable visionary, and he's just like a genie in the bottle. Let's put it that way. He's a beautiful, beautiful star being that is also an earthly being. When you're with David, you know that you're going to be traveling on a very luminous journey of self, the stars, and through Earth. It's a trinity of all possibilities with David. And that's from my heart to yours, David.
Thank you. Love you. Didn't mean to put you on the spot there. Sorry about that.
That's okay. My pleasure.
I'm certainly honored by those wonderful words. This is going to be very interesting. The elk. I'll wait a couple more minutes and then we'll get going. Let's see. What about Ithlar? Ithlar, if you had to say something in 2 sentences about me for people who don't know, who are on or who are going to be watching, what would you say?
For me, you're the most amazing light worker and friend in the world. And thanks to you, I expand my wisdom, my abilities. Sorry, I'm not speak English very well, but
you're doing great. You really are. Keep going, Ithlar. Keep going. You're on a roll.
Honestly, I'm very grateful for knowing you.
I'm really grateful for knowing you as well, truly, with all my heart.
Thank you.
You're amazing. I really appreciate that. Valerie just joined. How you doing, Valerie?
I'm fine. Wait a minute.
You thought you weren't going to make it. You thought you weren't going to make it, huh?
I am so unconnected to Earth these last 2 or 3 days. I don't know if I'm walking on my hands or my feet. It's been really intense. I think because of my age and because I've been doing this for 30 some years longer than you guys, I've been really tired. I've had a hard time. And I go from, oh my God, this is awesome, to, oh, when is it going to be over? But if I were to say something about David, he's kind of my anchor and I trust him totally. And I love being with him. I just love it. Couldn't go any better.
Well, we're really happy you're here. Because I know I got the message. Is it started an hour ago? I'm like, no, we still have 45 minutes. Don't worry. So we're happy you made it in. Really appreciate that. And I'm very close. I'm gonna wait maybe another 2 to 3 more minutes, and then we're gonna get going. And I'm gonna close out the people from being able to just jump on and log on because we don't want, again, any disruptions. Deanna to everyone says, good morning from the States. So looking forward to this, David, and to our group. Sending love, peace, and harmony in this moment. Thank you so much, Deanna. That is beautiful. We appreciate those words. And Kira said, thanks for the email reminder. You can thank Stefano for that one because he had got that one out. So thank you for getting that out, Stefano. Really appreciate that email reminder for everybody. And alchemizing your vibration, we are going to get into that. And one of the cool things with it is it does vibrationally change your life, and it attracts a lot of happiness and joy. And it is an evolution of the law of attraction for sure. Natalie just nailed it right there. essentially I'll get into it more, but I thought I would ask Toro, because she's been doing the Embody the Master Series course quite deeply. And I thought if she could take a quick minute to jump on to share in the vibrational changes that have been happening at all in her life. If she had a minute, if she's there.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm very stressed out and tired.
Uh,
I
okay.
just came back from a massage because I was so desperate to rest my brain. So yeah. But yeah, other than that, I'd say it's changed in the way my whole outlook on life has changed a lot. I don't entertain people that basically it's like at work and friends and family, anybody who like is talking negative. I just don't want to even know anymore. I don't even care what people think anymore. Opinions and what they project and all that. It's just all of that's just changed totally. And I feel like different. My vibrations feel different. I do have bad days, but not as many now. I handle them in a different way, for sure. And also sometimes you'll do a session and you'll release a lot of energy and you'll just feel like a child and you just want to be silly and laugh and
Yeah.
it's like a buzz. I've experienced a lot of that. And then sometimes you'll do a session and you'll just want to really not talk to anyone for a few days while it integrates. So yeah, up and down, but generally overall, definitely a lot of change.
Okay, so I'm just going to I'm going to hit mute at this point because it's getting a lot of feedback. Okay, so what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to get going, but I want to first I'm going to close off the from anybody else jumping on here. So figure that out. I can't remember how do I do that over here. Okay. All right. Okay. Wonderful. Well, thank you all for being here. It is a true blessing. And we are going to be going and doing some alchemy today. So the concept of alchemizing your vibration is in understanding that we all within ourselves are basically an energetic vibration of time that lives forever in the eternal experience. And we operate at an energetic frequency of attraction, and some people call it the law of attraction. And they say what you think about and you vibrate at is what you'll attract into your life. And Toral, nailed it there. So she's shifting into a higher vibration. So she's not attracting people's negative projections anymore. So she was saying, she doesn't even align to it, whether it's family or friends. She basically just has an automatically defensive, it shields her. And what she is attracting is the people who are being positive, who are coming from love into her life. And when you can go from having many bad days to like, let's say if you have 6, 8, 10, 12 bad days in a month, if you can drop that down to 1 or 2, it's very fascinating, because you all of a sudden you have let's say 8 or 10 days that were previously bad days in your month, and now they're not. So when you take that over the course of a year, that's like almost 100 days that were once bad days, hard days, challenging days that had turned into, you know what, okay days. And so what does that mean? It means there's less stress on your body. It means there's less stress, and because there's less stress, there's less disease. Because there's less stress, there is less anxiety. Because there's less stress, there's less depression. Because there's less stress, there is more joy. And because there's more joy and more happiness, there becomes more connection to your life. And because there's more connection to your life, you are more connected within your heart. And because you're more connected into your heart, you're more connected into your dreams and into the manifested life from your heart, which is going to bring you into this happiness and this manifesting that. So the whole concept of alchemizing your vibration is shifting out of the negative vibrations so you don't attract other people's negativity, shifting out of old belief systems, the ones that you have to suffer, ones that you have to struggle in life, because that is what people have been conditioned, that you have to do all of these things and struggle and endure, and it's very hard. Sorry, somebody jumped off and they're logging on again. I guess they had a bad connection. So that is the challenge. It is to go into energy and a vibration that is higher, that is vibrating at a frequency of love, that to attract the love that you want from your divine partner, to attract the love that you want from your joy, from your manifesting of the life that you want. Many of you are ready and willing to manifest a life that is more peaceful, a life that is more in joy, a life that is from your heart, including a love that is from your heart. So we are going to continue on here. So this is going to be the beginning of our session. And for those who don't know me, I'm a channeler, I'm a healer. I work with helping people shift out of the densities of themselves to vibrate higher. And alchemizing your vibration is a specialty of mine. And the whole point of it is so that you have happier moments, that you don't have bad days, that you release what you need to release, so that it's taking away the pressures, taking away the struggles, taking away the depressions, taking away the anxiety, and coming into love, love for yourself and love for your life. So we're going to do a journey here today, and it's very unique. I've never done anything like this. It is a very unique journey that we're going on. So we're going to begin, and if you don't know how I do this and how I work, I connect my light to the light of the I am, or source within, at higher selves. So everybody has higher selves, and I'll connect with your highest version. Before we even get into this, as I am right now, I'm connecting up to everybody who's watching, or everybody who's going to watch this, to their higher selves at this exact moment, the highest version of yourself in the heavenly bodies, connecting with my self to yourself at your highest level, to understand what it is that you need to release here today, and to help you. So I'm assisting, working with you at your highest level to help you release what you need to release, and attract, define the love, and release burdens that you're going through in your life right now. So how this all works is our higher selves are working together to bring in this experience, to release burdens of time, to release struggling, the consciousness of struggling in your life. It is something that they want to go through, and they're doing it in a very interesting way. So we're connecting right now. So you don't have to worry. There's not a magic formula that you have to worry. How do I do this? What do I do? The best thing is just close your eyes and just let your heart guide you. Just feel it, and go on the journey, even just intentionally. And you don't even think about if am I doing this right, or if I'm doing it wrong. Just, you're doing it 100% right. It's 100% guided. And we're going to begin. I'm just going a little bit slower now, so it's easier for everybody to connect. to this alchemy that we're going to be going on. And as we're connecting, we're building up an energy field that is going over everybody right now. It is pure divine love. It is pure divine protection, and it is pure connection to your higher selves that is coming in. For those that can't feel energy, just trust and follow and connect. For everybody else, they will feel it, but you can feel energy through breath work. So if you intend the best way for those right now who are unsure of the feeling, you just put your hand over your heart and concentrate on the love energy of your heart and breathing love into your heart. And then as you exhale love into your field. Just come into the experience, connecting to the light of your heart, connecting to the energies of love to your heart. And we're going to go into a journey through the heart first. So it is important to use the breath, to use the intention to go deep within the heart. They want to go into the heart, to go into this journey. So it is a journey of the heart that we are going to go into, a journey of your heart. Okay, it's interesting. So I just want everybody just to take a breath into as they breathe. Just imagine going into your heart, going into the center of the light within your heart, just placing your awareness and your attention into the light within your heart. And I am just connecting now with the guide teams, connecting now to have a singular voice that's going to guide everybody exactly where we need to go. So beautiful beings of light, all of you here are beautiful beings, perfect beings of love. And it is important to understand as we are going on this journey that you have believed otherwise. You have believed that you're imperfect. You have seen flaws in yourself and in other people through your experiences in this lifetime. It is important to know and to understand when this life is over and before a new life begins, you are in your soul energy. And this soul energy illuminates in the heavenly bodies as pure love. So it is impossible for you to be anything other than a pure love being, which is why we want to go into removing these belief systems of imperfections, of flaws, things that have been causing self-esteem issues. We need to clear this to clear the struggling consciousness. We have to clear this first. Clear out your self-image where you have a lower outlook, outlook that is untrue, an outlook that is not of love, an outlook that is untrue, because the true outlook from all of the families of light who are with you now, the archangels, the ascended masters, your higher self, Father, Mother, God, all who are here, all who are with us, who are around you, the energies of love, they see you as perfect, as pure love, as they see themselves. So it is what they want you to do at this point, is to bring this truth, this belief, this knowing into your heart, So breathe in to your heart right now, going into the center of your light. And as you exhale, bring this truth into your mind, into this knowing in your mind, from your heart going into your mind, this truth, connecting this truth that you are pure love, that there is no self-image of insecurity, that you are flawed. Come into the energies into your heart and breathe in. And as you exhale, allow those energies to illuminate in all of your field, in every direction, 6 feet above you, 6 feet below you, 6 feet beside you, this beautiful light, this white light of perfect omni pulsing love consciousness, love, the soul that you are, just emanating in this perfect light that you are, and just sit there and allow this perfection that you are to emanate across your field and to change the outlook that you have any flaws by concentrating on how perfect you are as your soul is thinking how perfect this body is, how perfect this being is, how perfect this person is. Your soul looking at you now, thinking how perfect you are right now, how well you've done, even though you've had struggles. They are of the material world, of the physical world. But as your soul, as your spirit, the truth is you're beautiful, you're perfect, and you're love. So first, we're just going to let that vibration, not knowing, dissolve the untruths, the untruths, which is that you have flaws, that you have imperfections, that you're not good enough. Just allow that to fizzle away and be transmuted by the truth and the vibration of the love at your highest level, and sit with that. And then we are going to go on a journey even deeper into the heart. Just imagine that you have a golden angel that is coming down in front of you right now. And this golden angel is taking your hand. And this golden angel is flying with you into the deepest secrets into your heart, into secrets that you have either been hiding from, that you didn't want to face. It could be childhood memories. It could be a displeasement of the upbringing that you had, fights with parents or siblings, or an abusive relationship that you had with a partner, something that has caused a tremendous pain. And this angel is illuminating it, starting to take the pressure away from it, starting to release it. And this angel is just bringing your attention to it in this moment. In this moment, start thinking about how you felt, that you were not loved enough, that you did not get enough of the attention, that you couldn't maybe believe the words that you heard. You may have thought, how can they be so mean? How could they not love you more? How could they do that? These might be the words, and it could be even worse than this. It could be even, how dare you do that? And in this moment, you're going to send this person or these people forgiveness. You're going to send them forgiveness because you're not going to allow them to haunt your heart anymore. You're not going to allow them to burden your heart anymore. You're not going to allow them to weigh down your consciousness by the actions that they did, by how they did not love you or how they did something to you that was not, that was not, that was very hurtful. And you're just going to send them forgiveness and release them. And as you're releasing them, you're just letting them go. And this big weight is leaving out of your hearts. It is going, the angels are taking it away, and they're filling it with more love and healing from your guides, from your guide teams, from your angelic guides. And they are bringing in this love. And it's also important for you to send in healing from your heart now to heal this younger version of yourself at this moment. And just let this younger version of yourself know it, that you do not have to burden anymore. You are protected. What they did was not right, but you are forgiving them because they will not burden your energy, and they will not harm you ever again. And they're being released, and you're clearing them through forgiveness. And this weight, it is leaving. It is leaving, and it is going. So take a deep breath in, and then exhale and send it all away. Just send it all away on your exhale, and just breathe in the love. And then exhale and just sending it all away through the forgiveness, just allowing it to leave you, allowing the anger to leave you, allowing being hurt to leave you. Just all those fights, all that anger just go, and that's leaving you, and it's you're clearing it, and it is leaving. And just come into the energies of the peace of the angel who is with you right now. The energies of liberation. Maybe you have to shed some tears and just let it go. Just let it go. Crying is healing, and you will feel so much better. You do not have to fear. You do not have to worry. You're with the golden angel right now and your higher self, releasing this together. And you are healing even more than yourself in this moment. You are healing the person at a level who is weighing down on their consciousness. So you are setting both of yourselves free in this. And while you're doing this, we're going to also connect this to your eternities of time to clear this vibration out of your Akashic records, which is in your present, past, and future. So you do not have to be harmed or harm this person, this being in any future lives. You don't have to live through this in any future lives from these people. And just clearing them all out completely. So it will even be a bigger release because this becomes a quantum forgiveness and release. And while you're connecting to a younger version of yourself, they want you to be who you truly are. Your curious, adventurous, childlike self. So they want you to connect with this childlike self, and bring them out, almost like hugging them, like you're imagining your child self and you're just hugging them right now, and you're connecting them, and you're going to bring on these energies of adventure, these energies of curiosity, innocence that you are, and looking at life through the eyes of love and adventure and passion and pursuit of passion, and happiness. And you're just going to embody that and just merging your child version of yourself with yourself now, knowing that everything is okay, that you're healing this together, and that you're going to live in energies of more excitement, in energies of more passion and adventure, enjoying the moment for the sake of enjoying the moment, doing something that is going to make you happy and playful in your life. And before we go on, just going to allow for you for a minute just to really connect with your inner child and really integrate this adventure and playfulness. Because now we are going to do something that is very interesting. We are going to be going with our inner child on a journey into the heart. And this angel, this golden angel, is going to take us into a very sacred space. It is within the light of our heart. We're going to be journeying into the light of our heart and going into the eternities of time of ourselves, it is the control center, if you will, of the heart, where all your vibrations are connected to, where all of your experiences are connected to in this life and all lives, where you're connected with all that you are, and that where all that you are is connected with you within the heart. And right here is where you are going to be with your child self and connecting to, and this is going to be unique for some, but you're connecting to a consciousness, a burden, a consciousness of burden, a consciousness of struggling, of having to struggle to make ends meet, of having to struggle in love, of having to struggle in life with pressures. And you're going to, with your inner child heart, send out this frequency of freedom, sending out this frequency across your eternities of time, washing away the struggles. And instead, you're sending the frequencies of playfulness. You're sending the frequencies of adventure to replace the struggles. So instead of struggling through the moments, you are going to have more playful moments, more moments of joy. Right now, this is an alchemy. You are letting go. It is transmutation through intention of releasing the struggling. So you're going to go and just imagine in all moments where you struggle in life, to intend to remove the energies of struggling and invite the energies of joy and playfulness. To take out the vibration of struggling out of your energy altogether, removing it, removing the struggles, removing it from your mind, removing it from your heart, removing it from your life. You've struggled far too long. Nobody needs to struggle anymore. And here we're inviting the energies of joy. And here, the struggling, as the struggling consciousness is moving, the vibration of struggling is leaving. We are replacing it with the vibration of joy, surrender, and trust that your moments are going to be abundant, filled with joy and happiness. And whenever in the future struggles come, your inner child right now is going to be programmed to come out and to find the adventure. Always find the adventure, to always find the joy in it, to always find the happiness in the moment, to clear away the struggles, to clear away the fears, the rejections, the anger, whenever you're feeling like you're a victim, like the world is against you, the inner child is going to come out. We're connecting to all these timelines as the hero, as your own hero. And in the wisdom of this child, it's going to be so strong. Your heart is going to scream and say, no, we're going to have adventure. We're not going to struggle. We are going to be silly. We're going to make fun of situations that are bad. It is going to be enjoyable. And we're going to see the light and the silver lining in everything. We're going to remove so that we do not struggle. So it is not a burden in our heart. And we are replacing it with the vibration of joy, with laughter, with a thrill, with abundance, knowing that it's going to be easy to get through. So things that were hard before are going to be easy to get through because you're not going to feel it as a burden anymore. You're going to see it as an opportunity of joy, an opportunity for adventure, an opportunity to learn, an opportunity to advance in experience. So we're removing the consciousness of struggling to the consciousness of playfulness, adventure, joy, and happiness, making what used to be difficult situations into an opportunity to experience deeper meanings, happiness, and joy with our inner child in all of our future moments, in all of our past moments, and all in our present moments. And as these codes, as these energies are pouring in from our higher selves, and we're releasing the struggling consciousness, we are going to intend to send out these codes and these keys of releasing the struggling consciousness to all on the planet Earth, to all the collective, to release the consciousness of struggling out of everybody, releasing it, clearing it quantumly, so that their moments are of joy, their moments are of happiness, and the stress and the anxiety disappear and are released. So we're clearing it for everybody and ourselves. And when you heal yourself, you heal the collective. And when you heal the collective, you heal yourself. It is a combination of releasing struggling consciousness for ourselves, the collective for everybody, and embodying that of the playful life and the happy life and the joy and the adventure in our moments, alchemizing the vibration out of struggling into joy and peace. And we are going to invite in within your hearts, you have this purification of light. You have this purification of water, consciousness, fire, earth, and air. And there's angels who are governing over these layers of consciousness of purification. And we're going to invite these angels of purification in now to purify this within the consciousness. We're inviting in the higher realms of light to come in to complete this purification and this unification of releasing struggle consciousness within ourselves and the collective. You'll start feeling your chakras vibrating, releasing it out of all of your energetic bodies. If you can feel, if not, just trust this is happening, because it is happening. Your vibrations are shifting out of struggling and more and into joy and happiness. And the angels of the elements are working on purifying all these timelines and in this now moment as well. So you can begin to look forward to so much more happiness from here on out, and less heartache, less difficulty. You'll feel less like you're struggling and more like you are living and enjoying and abundant. Okay. So there is also the love. People are looking for partners, and it is not to think of it in this time of anyone specific per se. It is to open up. If this is what you are looking for to find the love that you want, it is not to make conditions and confine it. It is to connect the intention that you find the love that is what you are searching for to find you, and to connect with that intention within your heart, and to connect that intention with your guide teams, and to get them to assist you to manifest that. Just keep in mind, when this happens, you will be presented different people in your life, but it still is up to you to interact with them. The opportunities will present itself, but if you do not engage in it, it will be a lot more difficult. So there still has to be a level of engagement. You cannot just not talk to somebody and expect to be with them. But you're connecting now, and it's allowing that love to come through, allowing that love to attract in your life, and then connecting with your guide teams to assist to bring that into your life for those. So you're connecting vibrationally within your heart to attract that of the love that you are searching for, but to trust and surrender in the universe and your guide teams that they will present it to you. So you're vibrationally connecting that you're ready and setting the intention to bring that into your life. And it will occur. You'll keep until that engagement happens. They'll keep bringing you potential candidates. So that is just another thing that we discussed that we would have in today's session. So we just wanted to take care of that. But ultimately, this was about alchemizing your vibration. And when you are alchemizing your vibration, it is important to connect with what it is you want to change within yourself. So let's say that it is the motivation to get out, the motivation to do more things, the motivation to exercise, whatever it is, you connect to that vibration, and then you connect to a vibration of motivation consciousness of yourself. Let's say if it's to exercise, here's a perfect example of just connecting it to your self exercising and removing out the old one and bringing in the active self, the one who's going to be active, the one who's going to be out and waking up and getting that extra energy by going out to the gym. If that's what it is you're looking for, if you're trying to alchemize abusive relationships, what kind of abuse is it that you're trying to alchemize? Let's say you're running into relationships where somebody's always cheating on you, then it's important to connect to that vibration of them cheating on you, to forgive them, but to forgive that vibration across all time and space, to forgive it completely out of your vibration, to release it, and to heal that part of your heart just with intention. And then instead of having somebody cheating on you, you're going to be alchemizing it into the vibration of relationships where they're faithful. So your forgiveness, releasing it out across all time and space, and bringing in the vibration of a faithful partner. It is that simple, but at the same time, sometimes people need help. And that is why I created the Embody the Master Series course specifically to go through all of these types of emotions. There's so many that I cannot possibly talk about them all right now. There's just too many things that impact our lives that we go through and clear and alchemize and shift out of our energy. So we vibrate at like we are today. We are vibrating out of struggling consciousness and vibrating into joy and into happiness, vibrationally. And because we are doing this, we are energetically attracting like magnets through the law of attraction, this new vibration that we are at. So this is alchemy through vibration. We are changing our vibration. So we are changing the law of attraction, what we are attracting. We're changing what we are attracting because we're vibrationally removing that which doesn't serve us and we're changing it into that which does serve our heart and our happiness and our divine path. And that is the magic of alchemizing the vibration. But there is still more to do here. There's still something they want to do. And we are not finished today, not finished yet. Okay. All right, we're connecting with the Divine Light team. And they just also want to help just bringing in light to remove burdens and stresses that are still in your energy. So we have shifted out of the vibrations to struggling, but some of you are still carrying some of the old vibrations from when you did struggle. So we're just clearing that, removing it, just like little angels coming down, taking away the fights, taking away the stress, taking away the anxiety, taking away the worries. It's taking it all away right now. You can just imagine all these angels swooshing around, grabbing out all these vibrations out of your energy, taking like little weights. They're taking away little weights. And as each one of these angels are coming in, taking away these little weights out of your energy, you're becoming lighter. You're feeling more at peace. More in energies of Zen and completeness. Without worry, without anxiety. Attracting, magnetizing abundance, because you're clearing out the blocks that you have to struggle. It's actually just a block. You don't have to struggle at all. And it's being removed. You're shifting out of that. You're magnetizing through the vibration now, abundance, attracting in opportunities that will make your life easier in all regards, making you more empowered, making you enjoy it more, enjoying more of your life, being more thrilled. Some, I understand that some have physical pain. That is a different thing to deal with. That is can be addressed with connecting with your cells and healing yourself. I do have a meditation called the Universal One. If you do it multiple times a day, that will greatly alleviate any pains that you're experiencing. And it's important because it's hard to, if you're in physical pains, to enjoy more of your moments. So I highly recommend that Universal One. Actually, if you go to mastersjourney.podia.com, there is the shadow work, of course, the Embody the Master series, but there's also one called the Universal One that is free, that you can download. It doesn't cost you anything, and then you can just connect with it to healing your body, healing your cells through an ancient teaching. It is an amazing tool. So that'll be good for anybody who is suffering with pain to keep on doing that as well as anything that their medical teams suggest to them, meaning like a chiropractor or physiotherapist or a coach of some kind, that if you are working through something that is causing pain, to do the Universal One as well, and do it often, 2, 3, 4 times a day even, you'll notice a huge transformation in how you feel. So we are almost done. We're almost finished, but not yet. There is one more activation we are going to go through. Because we are still in the heart, then the golden angel is still with you. You're going to ask this golden angel to work with you at your higher self and within the mind of yourself, and within the heart of yourself, to connect to a vision with you of what you would think the perfect life for you is. of what you'll be doing, how you would be feeling, and consciously connecting to how people are treating you, what they are saying to you in this perfect timeline, in this timeline where you're the most happy, where you're the most successful, where you're the most not in pain, where you're the most healthy, in this timeline where you are in your highest power, where you're empowered, where you're doing exactly what you want in your life, connecting to this and feeling this. And you're going to ask your higher self and your guide teams to magnetize the vibrations of this timeline and to continually bring in opportunities for you to take so that you can manifest this highest version of yourself, this most happiest, playfulness, joyous version of yourself. So now you're getting the universe to work with you to bring in what it is the most happiest version of yourself, and to bring in all these opportunities. And you're going to ask all of your teams, all of your guides to work to manifest this life with you. So it's not just you. So you're not just alone, that you don't have to solve this, because you don't have to solve this on your own. You have the entire universe that is willing to work with you, and you just ask them for this. Ask them to materialize this life that you have always wanted, that you've always dreamed of. All of your guides working for you in this highest timeline, this best, most highest version of yourself, where you'll be the most happiest, the most healthiest, the most abundant in your power, asking the universe to bring this to you. It is in your heart, and you're going to manifest this, and all these opportunities are going to come into your life to manifest this joy, to manifest the highest version of yourself, the happiest version of yourself. And here you'll invite any of your soul team to come in to change any vibrations out of your energy, that anything that they can take out and to put in that is going to attract this vibration of the perfect life, the perfect timeline, your highest version of yourself, your most happiest version of yourself. And just feel the vibrations changing within yourself to that, to attract and magnetize the highest version of yourself. And you are asking that never to stop, and any opportunities that come your way, to seize them, to seize it, to know that these are the opportunities, recognize them as the opportunities are coming in, and to seize them, take advantage of these opportunities, no matter, even if it seems like you're just going out with a friend. You do not understand how that can be connected to somebody who you're going to meet that's going to change your life. It's to take every small opportunity and to seize that moment, and the anticipation of knowing that it's all connected to your highest timeline, the highest version of yourself. So you've all done so amazingly well here. I'm just going to be tuning into everybody, just seeing if anybody needs any assistance. Someone's struggling with a relationship with their mom. It's a female. It is a female. There's something that happened in your childhood, and even though we went through this forgiveness, you're still struggling letting go. It's I'm going to have a message for you here. She was not of her mind. She was not of her mind. It's there is a lot in her that she needs to heal, and unfortunately, she took it out on you in a lot of ways that were very difficult. So if anybody who is watching this has any struggle to let go of some kind of parental abuse, understand, please, that your parents in this example they are unwell. They have not healed this within themselves. but do not let their wounds carry on through you. It is important just to forgive them, to release them, and pray for their hearts. Pray for their hearts. Pray for their healing, that they find the healing within themselves, but no longer will they haunt you, will they weigh down on your consciousness. Just let it go. Just release them. Doesn't have to, you do not have to be bothered with that anymore. Just let her go. Just let her go through forgiveness. Just let her go. That is done. Okay. Let's see. Okay. And then while we are here, we are also, before we go, we are just going to ask the divine to heal any wounds from our childhood that we did not see, that we did not get to, just to come in, to forgive, to release, to heal some other core wounds. We just want to heal the wounded self, just releasing it and bringing in energies of peace, bringing in energies of golden light, of love, so that we feel more in love with ourselves, more in love with our life, more in love with self, lighter, brighter, more aligned with our heart. And it is done. You know, and these guides and these teams will continue to work with you energetically through this transformation that you're going through. And you'll notice types of miracles, just these different amazing things that are going to start coming into your life, little signs, little opportunities that is going to bring in more joy. You're going to notice you're going to have less struggle because you basically have removed the struggling consciousness out of your system. And when you do come up with something that would consider to be a struggle, your inner child's going to come out and you're going to find an opportunity to advance, an opportunity to enjoy the transformation, an opportunity to laugh, an opportunity to be free from struggling. That's exactly what is going to occur. And when you are ready, you can wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. And only when you're ready, it does not have to be in this exact second. You can open your eyes. And you can feel free if you want to unmute yourself and share in your experience. Libby,
Yes,
how are you?
I'm good. I'm so happy to see you. I'm so happy to be awake.
Yeah, you are awake.
I talked to Phil last night for a moment. He said it was the Schumann residence. I've been asleep since Wednesday, you all.
Right. Yeah, it's funny right now, the Schumann resonance.
Really, it's never knocked me down that hard before, but I sure feel good. And you really helped me feel lighter. My chakras are open. Thank you.
Oh, it's wonderful. Thanks for sharing.
Did you have something for me? You called my name and I was on the next, I'm still new at Zoom. I apologize.
Yeah, I know. I was just wondering how you experienced it, how you're doing. Yeah, I just was calling your name just so that you feel comfortable speaking about what the meditation.
I do feel comfortable. Was there anything particular? My inner child is with me every morning. I wake up and call her name, and my guardian angel is with my side, by my side all day. Her name is Kaliel. And if I can't find my keys, they appear like that. So I'm getting better. I'm working really hard to think up with my brain molecules since I've been in 2 really bad wrecks. It was hard for me to grasp that concept and hold on to it. I can think up and I can even hear and see things that I couldn't 3 or 4 or 6 months ago.
That's fantastic. Well, thank you so
It's
much for sharing.
really fantastic. So working with you should become easier for me.
That's
But
great.
I'll tell you what my problem is in a privately later.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Ithalar, did you want to share it all, or do you? I can come. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. It's for me. It's weird, honestly, because before you said about the angel or the people, I don't know if you know about a karmic person in my life. This woman sent me all the time black magic, and the first thing I saw it's her in front of me with, and I said, why she appears in front of me now? And I'm trying to forgive her a lot of time. I'm never can do this, and
Yeah.
now I think I'm
Free of her.
I'm forgive this. Yes.
Good. That's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big weight lift off. That's for sure. We do have a lot of people, so I just want to get through everybody. Ithlar, thank you so much for sharing. Love you so much. Toral, how are you doing?
Yeah, I think the inner child for me is something that you can keep doing it, but there's always a little bit left. And I thought that I had cleared it, but still was more, which came out today. But it was really amazing. Like, who would ever think that the struggle could be so easy to just let go of like that? Because it's been years and years of struggle.
Yeah.
And also my mom, it's weird. I'm not sure if that message was for me, but just before I came up here, something happened between me and my mom. And I think it was connected to that.
Yeah, and the divine's very interesting. That could have been a message for a few people. I saw it on one person specifically, but usually the divine works in mysterious ways. So there could be a few people that was meant for sure. Awesome. All right, thanks. Thanks for sharing. Frankie.
Hi. Wow. Okay, so when you first started, it was very amazing, the sensations that I felt in my body. I could definitely feel it encompassing my whole body. The energy was going down the spine. There was a warmth. It was almost like a warm river going down the spine, and it was cleansing. So this beginning of this meditation, the journey, it was almost like it was taking us through the waters, right? It was taking us through the waters, the journey that we are. And I'm getting chills right now. So when you were taking us through this journey, especially with the inner child, and that you said that, oh, this is going to be interesting where they're going to be taking us. What I pictured was, again, the tree. It's a tree. When we were meeting our inner child, my inner child obviously is so beautiful and in a way shy, right? From the person that I am, that I'm growing into, to be able to speak my truth, to be able to show myself, to be able to feel confident in who I am, what I'm about, and what I want to be able to show, the very essence of this spark that I am, the image of God. We are spark. We are all sparks of white light. So, and we all have a authentic codes that unite us together in the unity of the one. So when you had mentioned that we were to go through this journey with our inner child, when I saw the inner child, she was playing kind of peekaboo behind this tree. It was a huge tree, beautiful,
right,
beautiful rainbow tree. And
makes sense. That child would say peekaboo, right? And that makes sense. Your inner child would be like that for sure.
Absolutely. And then when she poked her head out, and then I, as who I am now, saw her. And then when I greeted her, she came up to me and we hugged. And then she said, kneel down. knelt down. It was almost like a blessing. The blessing was glitter. It was glitter that was that she took my hand, and then we went through the whole of this tree. And when
Yeah.
we went into the whole of the tree, it was all of the universes that I have been experiencing, all of the universes that we are going to be journeying through in this now and in all nows. Or maybe it's something in the past, but I was told nothing in the past is right now. Everything starts from today. So these are all of the
I love
opportunities
that. Yeah.
to be able to have this joy and abundance in this now moment through these universes that we are going to be able to explore with adventure and fun and courage to be ourselves as one with our inner child and who we are as we are today. So she did the sprinkles of the glitter. She pushed it out through all of the universes. Now, whatever happens to my vision that I'm talking to you guys about, it's also for everybody that is here and everybody, this whole unity of who we are. So when I express my stories, it's stories for all of us. So, and it's not a story, it's our adventures. So what I wanted to say is thank you so much, because it did open up so many different keys to our kingdoms of who and what we want to imagine and image and create.
That's
Or
amazing.
So
That
thank
was a great share. Thank you so much. I'm just going to go along in order of everybody who I see on the screen here. If you want to share, you can unmute. If you don't want to, I'll just wait maybe about 10 seconds and move on to the next person. You don't feel obligated that you have to. Jamie, it looks like Jamie's ready.
Yeah, I just have to express myself so much love and gratitude for this experience today that you brought into my awareness, because that mom part at the end was for me. I'm sure it's for a few others. But on that journey, the inner child went back through a traumatic experience as an infant that I did not remember until today. My whole life with my mom was a shit show. And so whatever little bit I had left that was deeply seated in my subconscious that I did not have in my memory come up today, and I was able to release that. So thank you so much, David. I appreciate it.
That's so wonderful. Thank you so much for releasing that. I mean, it's such a weight off of everybody and yourself. So grateful for that. Thank you. Natalie.
I had to unmute. There, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Thank you. Beautiful journey. It took me a while to get into it because my roommate was doing his thing. So I felt my energy. I'm so connected to energy, and my energy was connected here. And then all of a sudden I felt an energetic connection go that way because I could hear all this noise, and I'm like, nope, I gotta go back. And I had to consciously connect. And I didn't have headphones anyway. So once I got in, it was a lot better. And then when we were doing that release, I had similar conflicts between my roommate and like behavior patterns like gaslighting and narcissism stuff with my sister and him. Like a lot of it's parallel. So when you were saying, see that particular behavior, release it with that individual or that event, but then go beyond that and say, okay, well, how about all this type of thing or pattern, right? And then so I'm going to work on that again. I'm going to come back because I couldn't get as deep as I wanted to.
Okay. I think we're going to send out the recording to everybody as well, just so that they have it.
Yeah. Because it's like, I kind of want to, I wasn't able to be as present as I really needed to. And note to self, next time I'll just use my phone instead of my laptop because I don't have plug-in headphones for it.
Right.
And just have headphones. And that way, if the dogs are making noise, I'm not like distracted. But anyway, I just imagined this pink light going to like my sister, and I can't walk away from it because it's family and she lives here. And we help take care of dad, and we're having dinner at her house tomorrow. And so it's like, okay, release that. And then I did that with a few other people, and even conflict with my own as you know, other things that I have going on with my own higher self and my own resistance, and leaving that behind and letting it go. And it's full moon, so that's all about release, right? And forgiveness. And I just felt a big weight leave.
That's
And
great.
and so yeah, thank
What's
you.
really bizarre, what you're going to notice, and what everybody will notice here, even though there's some bunch of people left, but when you have healed specific relationships, you'll actually start noticing the relationships change between you and that person that you did that healing on. It is so bizarre that you'll notice even they'll act differently to you. It is the most craziest thing, but it's very cool. It's very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, and you just have to have that energy or
Oh, Nung's got to go. Okay, thanks, Nung.
Yep.
So Nung's leaving. Nung, did you want to share before you go, or are you just going to take off? You got a baby shower? Do you want to say it? Just, I got to go. Bye. I got to go to the baby shower.
Yes. So when you were talking about the struggling, and then I saw it was kind of like going inside my heart, and then just taking stuff out, so it's like throwing it away.
Yeah.
And I was working with my inner child. We would just put the hand together like this, and clearing out those. What else I forgot. But we're working together like that.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy that I would be with my inner child. And I hope that the relationship between me and my husband will get better, because right now we're not in a balance. It's like a lot of controlling and commanding from him. And so hope it will get better. And with my mom, I don't think that's good for me, but I released it anyway, because I was my parents would left me when I was 9 years old. So I can't blame on them, because left me for we got my brother and I, we got no place to live, and we live in orphanage until we finish high school, and that place was just horrible.
Yeah, that must have been extremely difficult, and you've been able to heal that.
Yeah.
Well, good for you. And you're definitely a shining story of abundance and coming through difficult situations, because I see your Facebook posts and you're living a lot of your dreams and traveling and experiencing many magical things. And you're a beautiful person. So thank you so much. Really appreciate you sharing that, a very intimate story that you just shared as well. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Thank you. Thank you for everything.
Thanks. I'm not sure if Yvonne wants to share, but I just wanted to ask Yvonne, if you wanted to share, you can come on. If not, you don't have to. It's up to you. Just wait a few seconds, because not everybody wants to come on share, and if they do, I just want to hold space for everybody, because sometimes talking about things helps. But we'll go on to Carrie. And Carrie, how are you doing?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. Well, I don't like to speak English, as you know, but when we connected to our inner child, it was just so much love, and it was a very warm feeling, and I got really hot in my body. And when you were sending these joy energies and things like that, I could really feel the happy feelings, and I almost started to laugh. And when we were sending out to the whole world, I just felt so glad, so much joy and happiness in all my body. But unfortunately, after that I fall asleep.
You know what? That's not a
It's
bad spot to fall asleep at. You fell asleep at a pretty good spot. And sometimes you have to fall asleep because
Yeah,
your teams come over and you all of a sudden you jump out of your body. And I know this is crazy to even think that this is possible, but it is. You can actually, a lot of people will fall asleep so they can jump out and work with their guy teams and do all this work. And it's really, it's a
yeah.
normal thing for sure. And it's only good.
I
Yeah.
know, and then you always come back before the end. And
Yeah.
but I record it. I don't usually don't do it with you. I haven't done it before, but this one I felt I recorded it, so I will absolutely listen to it again.
That's wonderful. And we'll also send out the recording as well.
You were working with the parents in the end,
Mhm.
was it?
Yeah.
You were working with our parents
There
in
was,
the end?
it came in. It was actually they were still holding on to it. And I could see there was just could not let go. So I was just guiding to help a few people to let go and to fully just release it, because it was a difficult thing, especially when there's a lot of trauma that happens from a parent. It is not
Because,
easy.
yeah,
But
I
when
know that
you
that's
do
why
recognize it, it is the wounds within them that they haven't healed. You know, praying for their hearts is a beautiful thing, and then letting it go, but healing it and forgiving it and releasing it out of your energies so that it doesn't have to weigh down on your consciousness anymore. And it's so much better that way.
yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Carrie. Barbara, did you want to share it all?
Hey, sure, yes. I had a good session with you. I did the same thing. I was crying. I was feeling stuff. Things were being released, and suddenly I was sound asleep.
Yeah.
Came back towards the end, but I'm like, okay, well, I'm figuring I'm just going with the flow. And whoever said, go to sleep, Barbara.
Yeah.
But no, it was really good, and I'm looking forward to going back and listening to it from my ears now.
Right. Right. Yeah. That's
Yeah, it was
fantastic.
nice. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Barbara. And the infamous Bonnie, how you doing? Are you there still, Bonnie?
Yeah, I'm here, David.
Great.
It to me was just so fluid and beautiful, and it feels like home to me. And then when you started talking about experiences, I was getting amazing colors and crystals, and being in these beautiful caves and having everybody just wrapped in this warmth. And then all the cats come and they lay on me. So
Oh, that's nice, actually.
well, yeah, well, kind of, but they need with their nails. And
right.
then it kind of took me a little bit out of that. But this just feels so good. This whole community is just, I don't know, tears of joy to me.
It's wonderful. Thank you so much. That's amazing. Thanks for sharing that. That sounds like an incredible release, and a great experience. You really connected with it extremely well, especially to go into like the mythical, the magical part of it in your own way, and connecting with those crystals and everybody like that. That was special for sure.
And I felt like it was like a grounding in my hips, so that whoever was in this experience, it's just been blissful. It felt good to me, because that's how I knew that many released just very easily, and there was no resistance whatsoever, and they really anchored that in. And this is predominant for the feminines in the womb area, where you felt this warmth, and it's like a very fluid. I'm of the golden platinum So, and I felt that. So, and then I had all these bursts of beautiful colors that it was really amazing. So I felt all of that and the lightness as it happened. Beautiful job, y'all. The presence here has just, I mean, my body vibrates anyway. So it's when it came to that level, I'm glad the cats came because it helps me ground. Otherwise
Right. You fly off. Fly off.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's the word I was looking for. So
Yeah.
we've all been blessed here, including David. And my God, my chest just feels like, whoo, guys, great job.
That's
Great
fantastic.
job.
Great. Andy, if you want to come and share. Not, that's okay too. Let's wait a few seconds. If Jay Coyne, Jason wants to come on and share. How about Stefano? Stefano, do you want to share?
Hello. Hi, guys.
Hello, Stefano.
I just want to say I'm just amazed. I'm always amazed by these super sophisticated techniques that we are learning all the time. And this was one of them again now with this child and taking me to this control box or place. And it's just, I mean, these are the, like, it's unbelievable what we are learning with these guides and through you and all that. And I can't really, the depth of this is just, it's like, wow, it's amazing. It's learning about ourselves, healing about ourselves. And I mean, when you said about this thing that Alchemize, and it's like you will have a bad day, 2 days. I mean, I have literally in my mobile, I have a whole, I'll just scroll through all the sessions because I had a bad day 2-3 days ago. And I was like, my God, I didn't know what to do. And then I just took up the phone, checked the like master's journey. No, tune into the embodiment series. Okay, open up. And I just went through all of them. And I said, okay, this one and this one. And I listened to 2 sessions. I went into bliss. I went into gratefulness, immense love, and total peace. And it was out. It was like gone. It wasn't there. It was like magic. And this is such a powerful thing that, you know, to be able to have that, like a whole list of just sessions that you can pick out of just to go into and transform just that thing. And then there's a learning lesson for me always, because I always try to connect to the learning experience. And it's just such a blessing, you know. That's what I can say. I can say anything. Thank you so much.
All right, thanks, Stefano. That was beautiful.
Hey, brother, I was still under there. Like you always put me in a really deep meditation when I listen to your work. So,
oh, cool. I'm glad you jumped on.
Yeah, that was an amazing release today. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
No, it's awesome that you came. Thank you. That's great. It sounds like you're really connected. Do you remember any things specifically, or did you end up just
I heard all of it. I went under and into a crazy sleep meditation at like the end of it. So just the last, but I mean, before that, I was I could just feel just the good vibes vibrating through the whole session for me. So yeah, that's all I can say, really.
Fantastic. That's awesome. All right. Well, on that note, I think everybody, if there's anybody who hasn't shared yet? I think we gave everybody a chance to thank you all for coming to this session. Thank you all for healing yourselves and healing the collective. And all of these, you're going to be vibrating differently, which is going to help out everybody on the planet. It's just how it works. So grateful for you all. And for all the comments and for everybody who assisted and everybody's higher selves who assisted. And just thanks for everybody who came on, and we're grateful for everybody. And we hope you have a fabulous day and really enjoy your new energies and great work on your alchemization. Until next time, we love you guys, and we'll see you.
Thank you, David.
Thank you
Thanks.
so much.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Thank you.